Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the discussion on seating arrangement. On the previous session today, I have discussed with you the concept of circular arrangement, higher difficulty questions, and in this arrangement class, this class on seating arrangement, that is the last session of puzzles. We are going to discuss with you the concept of square seating arrangement. Right? So there's a new type of question on squares, where instead of circular table we have a square table and there are 8 persons sitting around a square table. Some of them are sitting at the sides and some of them are sitting at the corners, right? And then additional information is given with respect to those persons, right? So what we'll do is first to understand what is the square seating arrangement question type, what is the basic setting of a question of square seating arrangement, and then we'll also see advanced difficulty questions based on square seating arrangement, right? So let's start by discussing first the basic concept of square seating arrangement, what type of settings we have in the question. So in a square arrangement question, normally we have a square table and there are 8 persons who are there. 4 persons are sitting at the corner. So here we have 4 persons. Normally the persons sitting at the corner are facing towards the center, and there are 4 persons sitting at the sides. So that is the meaning of sitting at the corners and sitting at the sides. And usually in questions, the one sitting at the sides, at the center of each side, these 4 persons are facing away from the center. We should first of all learn how to make a diagram for a question like this. So there is a square table, there are 8 persons, A to H, or whatever names they have given to you. 8 persons sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them are sitting at the corners, the vertices, and 4 of them are sitting at the center of each side. And usually there is a different way that the persons sitting at the corners are facing with respect to the persons who are sitting at the sides. So it could be a question where the persons sitting at the corner are facing towards the center, and the persons sitting at the sides will face away from the center. On the contrary, if there is a question where the persons sitting at the corner facing away from the center, then the persons sitting at the sides will face towards the center. So how do we first make a table like this, a square table and the 8 positions, that you must understand, and then using this we have to solve the questions, right? Now here the difference is that suppose they mention to you that okay, A is sitting at a corner, then it will not be mentioned which side he is facing because it will already be understood by you. पहले दिया हुआ है question में कि जो लोग corner में है वो facing towards the center है. तो थोड़ा different है circular seating arrangement questions में और square seating arrangement questions में, in terms of approach as well as in terms of level of difficulty. So let's see one question here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are sitting around a square table such that 4 persons sit at the vertices and the others sit at the middle of each side. Okay, so I have made 8 boxes here, 4 at the vertices and 4 at the middle of each sides. The one sitting at the vertices are facing towards the center. So this person, these 4 persons, 1, 2, 3 and 4, these 4 persons are facing towards the center while others are facing opposite of the center. So others here mean these 4. So these 4 are facing opposite the center, and this will decide which side is right and which side is left. Just a moment, let me make this correction here. This person is facing opposite to the center. So 4 persons facing opposite and 4 persons facing towards the center. So make the setting first, around 30 seconds, 20 seconds, neatly make a neat diagram so that you don't have to worry about filling the information in the diagram. The ones sitting, okay, we start the first clue then. A is sitting second right of D, who is facing opposite to the center. If it is given to us that he is facing opposite to the center, it means that he is sitting at the sides. Similarly, if it is given to us that he is sitting at the sides, it means that he is facing opposite. So what is the meaning of this statement? A's position is given to you with respect to D, and it is known to us that D is sitting at the sides. That means D can come in these positions 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? We don't know where D is, so we can start from anywhere. Let's say I will start from here. So D is here. A is sitting second right of D. So if D is facing opposite to the center, second right means 1, 2. This will be the position of A. Now also remember, who here means D, it does not mean A. So whenever we use who, it means the person nearest. A is sitting second right of D, comma, who is facing opposite to the center. That means D is facing opposite to the center. Okay. Now that is the first clue. We are done with the first clue. Now let's look at the next one. C is an immediate neighbor of A. C is an immediate neighbor of A. So that means there are two possibilities for A. One is that C can be in this position, or C can be in this position. So I am writing it outside the box because we don't know right now which position is the correct position for C, because immediate neighbor means right next to, but there are two possibilities. Next we have G is sitting third to the right of C. G is sitting third right of C. So there are two possibilities for G then, because there are two possibilities that we have taken right now for C. So there will be two possibilities for G also. So if I take from here, remember this person is facing towards the center. So right will be in the anti-clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3. So that is one possibility for G. Second is that, okay, C is here and G is sitting third right of C. Again we know that C is facing the center. The third right from here, 1, 2, 3. So G can come here, but that is not possible because this place is already occupied. So if G cannot come here, that means C cannot come here. That means the final position for C is that C will be here, and the final position for G is that G will be here. So now we have found out the position of C and the position of G. So what we will do now, just erase this extra part so that the diagram looks clear, neat and clear to you. Okay. So we have now found out the position of C and G. So you have seen how we take the case and solve to find out the position. The position of C and G is now known to us. Now next clue is B is the immediate neighbor of F, who is facing opposite to the center. Now there is only one place left for a person facing opposite, because other three positions who are facing opposite they have already occupied. So B is the immediate neighbor of F, who is facing opposite to the center. So F is here, that will definitely be the position for F, and B is immediate neighbor of F. So there are two possibilities for B, one is this one and one is this one, because we know that B is the immediate neighbor of F, but we don't know which side, no, to the left or right. Next is H is sitting second right of B. So if B is here, first right, second right, this has to be H, but that is not possible. That means B cannot come here. So that means B will be in this position, first right, second right. This will be the position of H, and who is the only person left right now who is not there in the table, and that person is E. Okay. So we get to know the final position of all of the persons in the diagram. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F and G, and based on this we can answer the question. So you can see here also we have to take cases 2 times, check multiple possibilities before finalizing on the answer. But this is a good example of an initial level of difficulty for a square seating arrangement question. And as you can see, there is a lot of similarity between the circular seating arrangement questions and square seating arrangement questions. The only thing here is that since it's clearly mentioned right at the beginning that those who are facing those who are sitting at the corners are facing towards the center, and those who are sitting at the sides are facing away from the center. So clues can be given in two ways. So you can say that A is sitting at one of the sides, or I can say that A is facing opposite to the center. So the way we relate between the clues and keeping in mind the initial information given to us, that is very important while solving questions on square seating arrangement. So if we get additional categories, for example, suppose here we had only the names of persons given to us, A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H, the 8 persons. So only names are given to us and clues are with respect to names. What if I add an additional category here? Let's say the name of the cities which they belong to, or the professions that they have, or maybe the hobbies that they pursue, or the movies that they like. Any additional category, and then I give you some clues based on categories, some clues based on names, then you will understand the difficulty will go up. So the next question that we will be seeing later in this video session will be based on a higher difficulty question from square seating arrangement. Alright. Now let's see the previous session contest question. So this question is a very nice one because we have discussed in detail in the 4 sessions that we have done. We have discussed in detail the concept of number series, right, in which I have taken you through different levels of difficulty and also exposed you to different types of questions that can come from number series. So this is a question which you should have tried and solved and get the answer to, right. Now let's see what is the answer for this question. Has anyone done and obtained the answer for this question? It's a very unique way of presenting a number series question. As you can see, the series is decreasing. So 3428 is greater than 3394 and 3394 is more than 3361 and then so on. It's a descending order. It's a difference based series but in descending order, and if you observe the difference that we get, so let's say for example the first number is 3428, 3428, next one is 3394, then we have 3361, 3328 and 3295, and we have to find out what will be the next number. So what we will do here, we will take the difference of 3428 and 3394, so subtract. So 8 minus 4 is 4 and carry here 1, this 12 minus 9 is 3 and 33 minus 33 is 0. So what is the difference here? 34. Let's take the difference of the next 2 numbers here. Okay, so 4 minus 1 is 3 and 9 minus 6 is also 3, so the difference is 33. So as we can see here, the difference is reducing by 1. From the first number when we go to the second number, the difference is 34, but from the second number when we go to the third number, the difference is 33. So it could be a difference which is decreasing by 1. So maybe the next difference is 32. Let's try and see. 11 minus 8 is 3 and then 5 minus 2 is 33. Now here again we are getting a difference of 33. The first difference is 34, the next 2 differences are 33, 33. So that logic that we had in the beginning, that from 34 we are reducing 1 to get 33, from 33 we are reducing 0 to get 33. So okay, let's see again here what is the difference of the next 2 numbers. So 8 and 5 again 3, and if you take one carry 12 minus 9 is 33, so again difference is 33, correct. So are we going to obtain the next number also by subtracting 33, and if that is the case, then why are we subtracting 34 in the first case or the first question? So what we can see very clearly here is that the numbers, there is some other logic behind this particular question. It cannot be simply based on the first difference is 34 and then all other differences are 33. If you observe another thing you can see, if you pay attention to detail. So attention to detail is a very important aspect for solving series questions. Attention to detail means your ability to observe carefully. आप कितने ध्यान से क्वेश्चन को देखते हैं और नंबर्स को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, डिफरेंसेस को देखिए, उनके बीच के रिलेशंस को देखिए, and the way you approach a question, think out of the box. थोड़ा हट के सोचना पड़ता है कभी कभी. Now you see here, what is the first two digits here? 34. So what are we subtracting? 34. The first two digits here we have 33. So what are we subtracting? 33. Again the first two digits from the left hand side is 33. So what are we subtracting? 33. Next question, again we have 33 here. So we are subtracting 33. That means here we have 32. We should subtract 32 to find out the next number, not 33. Okay. So if we subtract 32, what will be the number that we get here? Okay. Let's find out the number in this place. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. We get 3, 2, 6, 3. So what will be the answer in the place of the question mark? In this place the answer should be 3, 2, 6, 3. And if we continue solving the series, next time we should subtract 32 and then so on and so forth, right. So different ways are in which questions can be created. You should focus on all the methods, and by practicing a lot you will start understanding very easily when what approach has to be used. Okay. Now let's move on to the contest question for today, and that is very different from the contest questions we have done earlier. This is a counting question here. Find the number of triangles in the figure given below. So you have a star shaped figure below, and you have to find out total number of triangles that you can create from the diagram. Okay. The question will not elaborate much, that is left up to your understanding of the question. But the question is asking very clearly, what is the total number of triangle in the diagram? It definitely is not 5. Don't just start counting here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't do that. Find out all possible triangles that you can get from this particular diagram, and then post that in the comment section. Post the answer in the comment section. Let me see how many of you can find out the right answer for this question of how many triangles are there in this particular diagram. Okay. Now moving on with the session for today, discussion on square arrangement. Let us now see a real question from an examination point of view of what kind of difficulty you can get and what can you expect in the examination. Okay. So let's see here. Now here we have a big question, means a lot of information we have. A, B, C, D, E, F and G and H, 8 persons are there. So again we are giving them generic names A, B, C, D and so on and so forth, sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at 4 corners. So again that information is constant, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. So that's already known to us. Quick reading should be done here, so that you know, okay, how many persons are there, and okay, the setting is same as what we have done before, and immediately start solving. The ones who sit at the 4 corners face the center, while others face opposite side, face outside. So since this information is a generic information, don't waste too much time reading this. Just quickly grasp whatever is there to assure that it is same as what you have done before. Additionally, what is given to us is that each of them likes a different subject, a subject that they like: mathematics, Hindi, English, biology, chemistry, physics, history and geography. None of the information given is necessarily in the same order. So we can't directly say that A likes mathematics, B likes Hindi. That is the meaning of none of the information is given in the same order. Followed by this we have some clues that I have put here in bullet points. C sits third to the left of the one who likes geography. That means now there will be some clues given to you with respect to names of persons, and some clues will be given to you with respect of the subjects that they like. Additionally, the clues can be telling you which where they sit at the corners or the side, or the clues could indirectly tell you the same thing by telling you which side they are facing. If a person is facing the center, he is sitting at the corners, and if he is facing away from the center, outside, he is sitting at the sides. तो information जो है ज़्यादा है, नाम है लोगों के, उनके professions है, 8 positions are there, 4 are sitting at the centers, at the corners, वो एक चीज़ दिया हुआ है, 4 sitting at the sides, वो भी अलग information है. तो क्या होगा कि information ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. When we have more information, the question becomes more complex because reading time is involved. To read the question, to go through the clues, that also takes time. So what we'll do now, we'll start solving the question step by step, looking at every step that is required, taking cases wherever possible, and to find out the answer for this question at the end. Okay. So I have remove the initial part, that is A to H are there and they are sitting, and that's already known to us. We also know the name of the subjects and information is given regarding the subjects in this part of in this slide. So there is a table which I have made below here. 8 persons are there, 4 of them are sitting at the corners. So these are the 4 persons sitting at the corners, they are facing the center. So arrows I make so that you never make mistakes. If you make arrows in the diagram, you will not make mistakes while solving questions in the exam. And there are 4 persons at the sides facing outside. That initial setting is done, and then we start placing the persons and the clues one by one. So let's start with the first clue. C sits third to the left of the one who likes geography, and the one who likes geography faces outside. That means he is at the center. The one who likes geography is at one of the sides because he is facing outside. So what I will do is we will write down here geography. So GEO, geography. Let us place geography here, and C sits third to the left of the one who likes geography. So if we start counting, third left means 1, 2, 3. This is the position of C. Let us place C here. C is third to the left of the person who likes geography, and the person who likes geography faces outside. So now we know that C is at the vertices. C is at the vertex at the corner. Only 2 persons sit between C and H. We don't know who is H, where is H placed, because if there are 2 persons between C and H, there are 2 possibilities. So H can be here or H can be here, because 1, 2, H can be in the place of geography because there are 2 persons who are there between C and H. There are 2 persons, only 2 persons sit between C and H. So 1, 2, this is H, or we can say 1, 2, this is H. So one of the cases we have to take and go forward while solving this question. We can't take both the cases. So I am just going to change the ink color and take cases for first case, and we will see how it works out. If it does not work out, we will go ahead with the second case. So I am going to take H here. Okay. So there are 2 persons between C and H. This is a case based information. If it does not turn out to be like the as per the question, you have to change the case and start with the second case. The second case being that H can also be here. Okay. So let's circle this part. Okay. Now the one who likes mathematics sits on the immediate right of H. So if you take this as H, immediate right of H is this one. So the one who likes mathematics, this is now again a case because this is based on the case we have taken earlier. Okay. So the position of mathematician is here, that is one thing that we should know. The one who likes chemistry sits second right of G. G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor of C. So G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor of C. Also G does not like geography. That means where all G cannot come, the one who likes chemistry sits second right of G. First of all, we know that G is not here. So G does not like geometry, and G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor of C. So G cannot be next to H. So that means G cannot be here in this particular position, and G cannot be here in this particular position. Okay. So G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor of C. So that means we can cancel out G from here and G from here. So these 2 persons are immediate neighbors of C, and G does not like geography, and everything else we have cancelled out. So that means there is only one place left for G, and that place is this one. Okay, so there's only one position that G can take, and the one who likes chemistry sits second right of G. So if G is here, then second right of G is this one, this position is second right of G. So that means this person C is the one who likes chemistry. Everything is in red because this is all based on the case. Only thing we know for sure is the thing that is given to you in blue, and everything else is based on cases. So you can understand how much we have to depend on cases while solving questions in the exam. Okay, now G is neither an immediate neighbor, also the one who likes chemistry sits second right of G. We have done that, this part is done. And G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor of C. G does not like geography. Everything is done. Now let's move to the next question. Only one person sits between A and the one who likes chemistry. Only one person sits between A and the one who likes chemistry. The one who likes chemistry is C. So that means where can A come? You see, if this is the one who likes chemistry, C, then A can come in this position because there is one person between A and the one who likes chemistry, but this is not possible because already we know that who is there? G is there. Okay, that means the other possibility is going this side. There is only one person between A and the one who likes chemistry. So this is the one who likes chemistry. This can't be A, so A must be here. So we know that, okay, this is A. The person likes mathematics and the name of the person is A. This part is done. D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. First of all, let me just clear the diagram a little because there is a lot of information that we have, unnecessary information. We know that the other possibility is to start with geography as G, but right now we have already taken information, so let's just go ahead with that. Okay, right now, okay, only one person sits between A and chemistry. We have done that. D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. G does not like physics, so G does not like physics. So this person does not like physics. G does not like physics. So let's cross here and say this cannot be physics. G does not like physics, and D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. So if I take this as our D, if I take this as the one who likes physics, because we know the position of D with respect to the one who likes physics. D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. So that means if this person is facing outside, immediate left, this should be D, but that is not possible. That means physics will not come in this particular position. This will not be physics. So one by one we have to find out where all a person can come, where all a person cannot come. Okay. So now this place is already for chemistry. G does not like physics, so this is not physics, this is not physics, this is not physics. So there are only three positions for physics, 1, 2 and 3. If I take this is physics, right, is this possible or not? Let's say this is physics. What is given to us? D sits on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. If this person is facing outside, this is D, but again that is not possible. So we will just remove this from the diagram. So okay, so this is not physics. Okay, next we have to take, so this is physics. If you take this as physics, that's again not possible because immediate left is D. So that means definitely the case is that H is the one who likes physics. So we take here H is the one who likes physics. H likes physics. Okay, and D is on the immediate left of the one who likes physics. So that means this will be D. And G does not like physics, also we have done. Next clue is E likes history. So where all E can come, we have to find out. So already we know the position of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 positions already known to us, and we also know this is geography. So E likes history, where can E come? So we have two options now for E, that is one is this one and one is this one. There is no other option left for E. E is not an immediate neighbor of A, so that means if this gets cut out, that means here this will be E, and E likes which subject? E likes history. So now we know which side, where is E and what subject he likes. So now we know the position of 6 persons, C, E, G, D, H and A, who are the only ones left right now. One is we don't know where is B and we don't know where is F, and there are only two options for B and F. One is this one and one is this one. These are the only two options which are vacant right now. So let's go ahead. The one who likes Hindi is an immediate neighbor of E. Now this is E, this is chemistry, so this must be Hindi. So first of all let's remove from this physics, okay. And what we know now is that the one who likes Hindi is an immediate neighbor of E. E has two immediate neighbors, C and G. C likes chemistry, that means this must be Hindi. The one who likes biology is an immediate neighbor of F. Now there are only two positions of F. Suppose if a F comes here, these two should be, one of these two should be biology, which is not there, because the one who likes biology is an immediate neighbor of F. We know that if I take this as a position for F, that is not possible because the immediate neighbor subjects are mathematics and chemistry, so this cannot be F. F must be here, and there are two neighbors of F, one likes Hindi, so the other one should be the one who likes biology. Now the other person F we now know, so B will automatically come here. We know chemistry, history, Hindi, geography, biology, physics and math. So which is the subject that is not mentioned here? So the subject that is not mentioned is chemistry, English, okay. So English is left out, so we'll just write down here English, and that will complete our entire table. So incidentally, the case that we took in the beginning of placing H did not meet with any problem, any contradictions, and as per the information given to us, everything fell into place and we got our final answer. If we had taken H here and we had got two possibilities, if we face any contradiction, we just erase and start again. That is the thing about taking cases and solving questions. It is tricky, sometimes it is a little time taking. If you see here, the entire time that I have taken for this entire question to explain it entirely to you step by step is around 11 to 12 minutes. If you are solving it real time without having to explain it to someone, and you have good practice of solving this question, you can finish it off in 4 to 5 minutes itself, okay. So we have seen how a high difficulty question from square seating arrangement can be asked in the examination, how we take cases and solve, and what is the method of approaching such questions in the exam. Read the first part of the question very quickly. How many persons are there? Initial setting is same as what you have seen before. Don't waste time reading that every word, everything, and start immediately with a diagram and by taking cases and solving the question. Practice is ultimately the only way you can perfect these questions and you can be confident of solving them in the exam. Otherwise, attempting these questions in exams can only mean a waste of time and nothing else. Alright. So now the time for the class practice pack, in which I have selected two questions for you from square seating arrangement having 5 sets each. So there are a total of 10 questions in the class practice pack from square seating arrangement. Try solving the questions. I have covered both levels of difficulty for you in the class practice pack. So those who have passport access can start solving questions the moment you hear the sound, and best of luck to you. Thank you. The question which most of you get wrong, I will be discussing in my next session with you. Thank you.